We are going to begin with opening the chest. Stand inside the cage and bring your hands wide to the side bars at shoulder height. Gently fall forward, lengthening your arms all the way. Continue to press forward through your sternum. Notice where you feel the stretch. It may be in the chest, around the armpit, or in the arms. You can stay still or gently lift your chin up and down, or side to side, noticing how that feels for you. Breathe slowly and let yourself relax. Now, we are going to open the shoulder joint by lengthening the lats. Turn around, starting with the right lat. Step both feet to the far left and grab a bar in the upper left with your right hand. Shift your body to the right and sink into your knees a little. Feel the lengthening on your right side. You can stay still, deeply breathing, or you can gently shift your right rib cage forward and back, finding where you feel the greatest stretch. Continue to slowly breathe. Keep your shoulders and jaw relaxed. Switching sides for the left lat, step both feet to the far right and grab a bar in the upper right with your left hand. Shift left and sink into the knees. Notice if you want to stay still or shift around. Deeply breathe. Feel the left rib cage expand with your breath. Release. Now we are going to stretch the low back. Bring your feet shoulder distance apart, facing inside the cage. Grab the lower bars in front of you. Soften into your knees and draw your hips back. Feel long through your spine. You may notice a stretch in the sides of your torso, in your hamstrings, and or your low back area. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Slowly breathe. You can stay still or gently sway your hips from side to side. Continue to breathe and relax. Increasing the right side body stretch, bring both hands to the left and press the hips back. Feel long through your right side. Stay still, deeply breathing, or explore where you hold tightness by shifting your right rib cage up and down. Do what feels good in your body. Release and repeat on the other side, bringing both hands to the right. Feel long through the left side of your body. Stay still or add in movement. Allow your body to relax and focus on what you are feeling, noticing the areas that feel tight. Continue to stretch this side. Release your hands and stand tall, moving on to the hips. Bring your left foot to the center line and grab the lower bars. To stretch the piriformis, place your right ankle on your left thigh. Soften into your knee and sit back into an imaginary chair. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Focus on what you are feeling in your right hip. Take slow, deep breaths. If you need more of a stretch, bring your right hand next to your left hand and press back through your right hip. Settle in to whatever position feels best for your body today. Switch sides. Placing your right foot to the midline, hands to the bars in front of you, left ankle on the right thigh, sitting back into your imaginary chair. Notice if there is a difference on this side. It is okay if there is, that is common. Simply observe. Notice if this is enough right here, or bring your left hand next to your right hand if you need more of a stretch. Remember to slowly breathe. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Release and rise. Moving on to the hamstrings. Bring your hands wide to the side bars for support and place your left foot on the midline, right heel on the footrest in front of you. Draw your right toes back towards your shins. Have a long spine and relax your shoulders. Starting dynamically, inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips until you feel a stretch. Continue for 5 reps. Inhaling tall, exhale to hinge. Inhale tall, exhale hinge. After your 5th rep, inhale tall, exhale, reach your left hand across your body to the bars at the right. Hold here and take 5 slow, deep rounds of breath. Focus on what you are feeling in your body, especially in the back of your right leg. Shoulders are relaxed. Rise and repeat on the other side, bringing your right foot to the midline, left heel on the footrest. Draw your toes back. 5 rounds of hinging. Inhale tall, exhale hinge, keeping the shoulders relaxed, moving with your breath. Inhale tall, exhale hinge. After your 5th rep, inhale tall, exhale, reach your right arm across your body towards the bars at the left. Hold and take 5 slow, deep rounds of breath. Notice what you are feeling in the back of your left leg. Where do you feel the greatest stretch in the back of your left leg? Is it behind the thigh, behind the knee, or down towards the calf? Release. Now we will stretch the adductors, the muscles along the inside of the leg. Place your left foot outside and parallel to the cage. Right foot is on the black footrest, toes facing in. Bring both hands to the side bars in front of you for support. Bend into your right knee, feeling the stretch on your inner left thigh as well as right groin area. You can move your left foot further away from the cage for a greater stretch, or you can change hand positions, rotating your torso to the inside of the cage, grabbing the lower bars with each hand. Find which hand placement feels best for you and hold the stretch there. Keep your shoulders and jaw relaxed. Release and repeat on the other side. Turn to face the other direction with the right foot outside and parallel to the cage. Left foot is on the black footrest, toes facing in. Hands to the sidebar for support. Bend into your left knee. Notice where you feel the stretch on the inside of the thighs, moving your right foot away from the cage if you need more. Remember, you can rotate and change your hand placement if that feels better in your body. Release. Now for the hip flexors. Stand outside of the cage facing in, hands to the wide bars for support. Step your right foot onto the black footrest, left foot is outside the cage. All 10 toes face forward. Starting dynamically, bend into the front knee for 5 reps. Stay tall with your spine, chest is open. Lift up through the sternum. It is okay if your back heel lifts. After your 5th rep, Keep the bend in the front knee and hold. Feel the stretch in the upper left thigh area. You can keep the hands wide or reach your left arm up and over for a greater stretch. Breathe deep into your belly. Release and repeat on the other side. Right foot outside the cage, left foot on the black footrest, all 10 toes facing forward. 5 reps, bending into the front knee, keeping a tall spine, open chest. Now keep the bend in your front knee. Option to keep the hands down, or you can reach up and over with your right arm to increase the stretch. You can move your back foot further back if you need a deeper stretch. Slowly and deeply breathe into your belly. Release. Next, we will stretch the QL muscle in the low back. Stand outside the cage, right side of your body, next to and parallel to the side bar. Grab the bar to your side with your right hand for support and reach up and over with your left arm, grabbing the bar above you. Left bicep is next to left ear. Think open chest, open armpit. Cross your outer leg over and shift your left rib cage and hips to the left. Hold and focus on the stretch at the left side, low back area. Deeply breathe into the belly. You can stay still or gently shift forward and back to find the greatest stretch for you. Release and repeat on the other side. Turn around. Now left side of the body is next to the cage. Grab the bar with your left hand for support. Right arm reaches up and over. Chest is open. Cross your right leg over the left and bump your body towards the right. Hold here and breathe deeply into your belly. You can stay still or gently shift forward and back. Do what feels best for you. Release. Lastly, we will stretch the calves. Stand outside the cage, facing in. Prop your left toes up onto the base of the cage. Left heel on the floor, toes drawn back to the shin. You can bring your hand to the side bar for support. Lean forward until you feel a stretch in the upper calf, holding for 5 slow rounds of breath. To stretch the lower calf area, bend into your left knee. Continue to press your left heel down. Notice how the stretch moved down and hold here for 5 slow rounds of breath. Stay still or add tiny micro movements from side to side. Release and repeat on the other leg, propping your right toes up to stretch the right upper calf. Hold for 5 slow rounds of breath. Option to add tiny micro movements from side to side. You can place your hands on any of the bars for added support. Now bend into your right knee to stretch the lower calf area. Hold for 5 slow rounds of breath with an option to add those micro movements from side to side. Release. You are now complete. You can roll your shoulders back and forward, Have a wonderful rest of your day.